All right, we back with another one. This story I hadn't heard about. A serial killer in Kansas City kidnapping and killing black women. Second torture victim found dead in barrel over a year after Kansas City police said claims of white serial killer kidnapping black women were completely unfounded. By Jasmine F., published July 10th, 2024. A Missouri man accused of torturing and raping a black woman he trapped in his basement for nearly a month faces new charges in the disturbing case. Timothy M. Hazlitt Jr. made national headlines in October 2022 for allegedly kidnapping and confining a 22-year-old black woman against her will at his Excelsior Springs home. Police first learned of her entrapment after she escaped and ran into a neighbor's house to plead for help. The victim, who had a dog collar around her neck, told neighbors that she has been locked in Hazlitt's basement and made her escape while he drove his child to school. Oh, he had a child. Oh my goodness. Sick individual. She was visibly malnourished and had ligature marks around her wrists and ankles. Hazlitt was subsequently charged with 9 counts, including first-degree kidnapping, first-degree rape, second-degree assault, first-degree sodomy, and first-degree endangering the welfare of a child. Months later, authorities discovered the remains of another black woman, identified as a 30-year-old Janie Crosdale, who they say might have been another victim of Hazlitt's after they found a photo of Crosdale in Hazlitt's basement. Prosecutors say her body was found in a blue barrel floating down the Missouri River. Now prosecutors have gathered enough evidence to charge Hazlitt with first-degree murder in Crosdale's death. According to the court documents, the 22-year-old victim told police that Hazlitt had bragged about killing 2 other women. Prosecutors also say he built a dungeon-style cell where he restrained his victims and used shock devices to punish them. God damn. The physical, psychological, and sexual violence are barbaric, Clay County prosecutor Zachary Thompson said. After scanning his social media profiles, investigators learned Hazlitt frequently made racist and misogynistic comments online about race and women. Hazlitt, who is now 41, is still jailed. A judge set his bail at $3 million. If convicted for Crosdale's murder, he could either face life in prison or the death penalty. A month before his arrest, Kansas City activists had worked to raise awareness for 2 missing teenage black girls who had disappeared within days of each other in September 2022. The community members were concerned that a serial killer was at large, a claim that law enforcement swiftly denounced and called unfounded. Hazlitt's arrest highlighted these cases and raised questions about whether law enforcement allocates enough resources to finding missing black girls and women. No, they don't allocate enough resources. They really don't care, is what it seems like to me. I'll tell you what, this is a sick individual, and he should get the death penalty in this case. No life in prison. Why waste resources keeping this person around? A question I want to ask that's not being said in this article is, how did he approach these women? Did he pull up on them with a weapon and force them in his vehicle? Were they prostituting? It really doesn't say how he came about kidnapping these women. Yeah, he's definitely a sick individual. And the scary part is that it's many of these people out here just like this, and they just not been caught yet. Let's hope that they give this man a death sentence. Why keep an individual like this around? He definitely needs to go. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I feel when you got individuals you look at them and why would you keep someone like that even breathing? I'm sorry, but he needs to go. I wonder, was there more victims besides the two he mentioned to the 22-year-old he had captive. I'm pretty sure that he probably had more victims we just don't know about. It doesn't say whether he was married or not. It just said he had a daughter, and that is really strange. I mean, how old was the child? Did she know what was going on in the basement? You know, a child, especially a child in their own home, they're going to explore every part of that home. Did that child suspect anything was going on down there? It's a lot of sick individuals in this world, man. And these police, we already know what it is. Whenever it's anything involving someone non-white, they just don't give a damn. I mean, women coming up missing and they don't want to do nothing. That's why I say that we might be better off with just doing away with the whole police departments in our neighborhoods altogether. I mean, what good are they? You tell the police that women are coming up missing and they tell you it's unfounded. Instead of looking into it, they tell you it's unfounded. Now, had that been white women disappearing, oh, they got a nationwide manhunt going on. I went looking and I found some of the answers I was looking for. In fact, I'm redoing the ending of this video to put it in there. I read another article and it said they were prostitutes, which it still doesn't make it right. You know, whatever they were doing in life still doesn't make it right that this person does this to them. And another strange thing that reminded me of, damn it, what was that movie? Silence of the Lambs. Now, apparently this guy is torturing these women while wearing women's clothing. And he used food to get them to do what he wanted them to do. You know, you starving somebody and they're hungry, they'll be damn near willing to do anything. This guy, he's a piece of work. And it says he had reinforced concrete in the basement. The doors were reinforced with plywood. I guess that's to keep the sound down and also probably to keep the women from breaking out. It also says he had many electronics, cameras, and other things he was doing. So what it sounds like to me, this guy was probably selling these videos on a dark web or something. That's what it seems like. He had a keyboard hooked up to the door with magnetic strips locking the door. So he had some really sophisticated shit in that basement. Let's hope he get the death sentence. I'll keep an eye on this case to see if he gets the death sentence or life in prison. We definitely will keep an eye out. We're going to close it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.